Welcome to the 777 Game VIP Esports Learning Hub. In this guide, we will explore how esports games work, how tournament predictions are presented, and how to approach every platform with knowledge, limits, and realistic expectations. Understanding the difference between gaming and tournament predictions starts with one simple idea. Playing a video game means directly controlling a character, team, vehicle, or strategy inside the game. Your reactions, communication, mechanical skill, and decision making influence what happens on screen. Tournament prediction is different. You are not controlling the match, you are evaluating information and selecting a possible outcome before or during an esports event. That decision may be based on recent form, team composition, map preference, player availability, tournament format, or head-to-head history. Even when the research is detailed, the result remains uncertain. A strong team can lose after a poor draft. A tactical squad can struggle on an unfamiliar map. A roster change, connection issue, patch update, or sudden momentum shift can completely change a series. This is why sports knowledge should be used to understand the competition, not to treat any outcome as guaranteed. When comparing prediction platforms, look beyond the largest number on the screen. Review market rules, settlement conditions, event coverage, account requirements, payment policies, and responsible gaming tools. Confirm whether a selection applies to one map, one round, one game, or the entire series. The goal of the 777 Game VIP Learning Hub is to make these differences easier to understand. Learn the game first, study the format, read the terms, and remember that watching a sports for entertainment is always different from placing money on an uncertain result. Breakdown of popular genres: MOBA, including MLBB and Dota 2, and tactical FPS, including CS2 and Valorant. MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. Two teams compete across a structured map, usually with lanes, defensive objectives, neutral areas, and a main base. Players select heroes with different abilities and responsibilities. Some focus on damage, some create space, some protect teammates, and others control the map. In Mobile Legends, Bang, matches are often fast and momentum can change quickly after a major team fight or objective. In Dota 2, drafting, item choices, vision, buybacks, and complex hero interactions can make each series highly strategic. When studying a MOBA match, consider the draft, current patch, team fight execution, objective control, and how each team performs during the early, middle, and late stages. Tactical first-person shooters use a different structure. In Counter-Strike 2 and Valorant, teams compete across rounds with attacking and defending sides, map-specific strategies, economy management, and precise mechanical execution. A team may be excellent on one map but inconsistent on another. Side selection, pistol rounds, weapon economy, agent composition, and overtime rules can affect the final result. The format also matters. A best of one can create more uncertainty because there is little room to recover. A best of 3 tests a wider map pool. A best of 5 usually demands deeper preparation, endurance, and adaptation. Do not compare every sport using the same checklist. MOBA analysis may emphasize drafts, objectives, and scaling. Tactical FPS analysis may emphasize maps, round economy, defensive setups, and individual form. Understanding the game's structure helps you interpret the match, but it still cannot remove uncertainty. Standard prediction formats explained. Decimal odds and handicaps. Decimal odds show the total potential return for each unit placed, including the original amount. For example, decimal odds of 2.0 indicate a total potential return of 2 units for every 1 unit placed. If the selection is successful, this is not a promise of profit. The figure simply represents the platform's listed price for that outcome. Lower decimal odds generally suggest that an outcome is considered more likely. While higher odds suggest greater uncertainty, however, odds can move as new information appears or as activity changes. Always confirm whether the displayed figure is current and whether any special settlement rule applies. A handicap adjusts the starting condition used to evaluate a selection. In a map handicap, one team may receive a virtual advantage or disadvantage before the final series score is assessed. A negative handicap usually requires the favored team to win by more than the stated margin. A positive handicap can allow the selected team to lose by a limited margin and still satisfy the handicap condition. Round handicaps work in a similar way but apply to the difference in rounds, while kill handicaps may apply to the difference in recorded eliminations. Rules vary by game, event, and platform. A selection can also be affected by cancellations, substitutions, forfeits, technical pauses, or an incomplete map. Before confirming anything, read the market title, event format, handicap value, decimal odds, and settlement rules together. Never rely on one number without understanding what the selection actually covers. Key responsible gaming principles include setting a clear entertainment budget, using time and deposit limits, avoiding attempts to recover losses, and stepping away when play stops being enjoyable. There is no such thing as a guaranteed win in esports. Knowledge can improve understanding, but it cannot control the result. Thank you for watching.